fight. We would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, "Man, you gotta chill. Like you just a little bit too intense. You gotta relax." Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen, and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be.
Yo, no, check this out. No homo. No homo. Come here, man. Hey, yo, Kevin, come here. No homo. We're going to have a contest. You know we're going to have a contest. We're going to get our breath first because your breath be stinking sometimes. And we're going to go back and forth. Uh-oh.
First of all, make sure my mic is on. Before we get into trashing Diddy, I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album. You know what I'm saying?
You bought it?
I didn't ask you for nothing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't ask you for nothing free.
Yes.
I downloaded it. I didn't go to the store because I'm lazy.
I thought you said you bought it. You ain't say you downloaded it. Get your story right. You downloaded, you bought it. You lying.
We fight, we would tussle more than often. I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill like you. Just a little bit too intense, you know. You got to relax like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I hate saying in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old. I'm not here to party with you. I don't want to go to the clubs, I'm matter of fact. I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be. Yo, check this out. No homo, come here. Man, hey, yo, Kevin. Come here, no homo, we going to have a contest, you know. We going to have a contest, we going to get our breath first, 'cause your breath is stinking sometime. And we going to go back and forth, first of all, make sure my mic is on before I get into trash and I'm going to acknowledge him on a special day. I bought the album, you know what I'm saying you bought. I didn't ask you for that, no you didn't, I didn't ask for that free. I downloaded, I didn't go to the store 'cause I'm lazy. I say for you, say you downloaded, get your story, write down you're lying, you lying. Whoa, hold up, some leaked footage has just hit the internet, and it's stirring up major buzz about what went down with Usher and Justin Bieber back when they were just kids. Rumors have been flying for ages about Diddy's high press tactics with young stars. But this video might just put all the speculation to rest. What exactly did Diddy make these two do? Well, you're about to find out. Buckle up. Because this scoop is a real jaw-dropper. So there's been a lot of chatter about Diddy and how he's been throwing his influence around in the music biz. He's known for scooping up talents like Usher. But some not-so-great stories are floating around too. There's this vibe that he might not have always had Usher's best interests at heart. And there's even some buzz about him getting a bit too involved with Justin Bieber when he was just a teenager. People are talking because Diddy and Bieber hung out for like 2 whole days when Bieber was only 15. And yeah, there's a video out there showing Diddy gifting him a Lamborghini, talking about Bieber driving it when he turned 16. Just he's in. You ever seeing the movie 48 Hours right now? He's having 48 hours with Diddy, him, and his boy they're having the times of their lives. Like where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. I've been given custody of him. He's signed to Usher. I'm signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher. When he did his first album, I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him. But for the next 48 hours, he's with me, so, yeah. And we going to go full buckfo crazy now that's got everyone's antennas up. Some think Diddy was pulling Bieber into some adult-level drama way too early. And let's be real, stars like Bieber, they need strong guidance not to be thrown into the deep end before they're ready. But Diddy's not just catching flack for this. There are all these assault allegations and other messy stuff. Not everything might be true, but with ex-colleagues and people close to him raising questions about his behavior and even his intentions, it's tough to just brush it off. What's up, man? You good? I'm good. How are you, young brother? Everything's good, selling out arenas. And everything's starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out. Well, I mean you haven't, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, business, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so okay. My number, yeah, I'm telling you my number, yeah. It's 555, yes, okay, 55, okay, 55, you all. Heard that, okay, well. I'm here to, 'cause you've been a big supporter of mine, all Joseph's side, this right here. It's my young brother right here. He's been a big supporter of mine. My album's coming out. And we got the crew going around now, you in New York City. And we got the Dirty Money crew. We wanted to make you an official member of the Dirty Money crew. Are you serious? There you go. That is Southwest Justin Bieber. Swag this your swag. And then you got to do the swag walk too. I got to show you the swag walk. Show me the swag walk. And Scooter Scoot manager Mull extraordinaire you too. I just got much cooler. Yeah, there you go, Dirty Money, okay? So when we walk down the streets of New York, we hit them like this. So me and you walking, we hanging out, a little later on the night. After the Usher concert, get those ladies right, yeah. After that, the ladies we in the street Times Square. We go swag, you see, that this you see my hand, right there that's pushing. The hate back there, a lot of hate. Sometimes sag, try, swag, try it. So this hand, this hand, push it back, like you're pushing the wind back, swag. You got it, son, you got it. That's right, my boy Bieber, official member of the Dirty Money crew. All right, I'm chilling with my big bro Diddy right here. You got to take it with a grain of salt. But it's kind of wild how people are tying Diddy's influence to the problems folks like Usher and Bieber ended up facing. Maybe there was some bad energy from Usher's early days with Diddy, especially given all the legal stuff Usher's had to handle, and Bieber. He's been pretty open about his own battles with addiction and legal issues. And some are whispering that Diddy might have had a hand in those troubles. There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape for me. I was just young, like everybody in the industry and people in the world who experiment and just normal growing up things. But my experience was in front of cameras, and I had a different level of exposure in people. And like I had a lot of money and a lot of things, so then you have all these people around me, just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that like I was living this lifestyle, that they also wanted to live, drinking, smoking. Now flipping back to Usher, this guy's been in the spotlight since he was practically a baby back in 2016. He told how Howard Stern that his real education on fame came from hanging out with Puff Daddy when he was just 14. Ushers got this whole story about being part of what they called Puffy Flavor Camp. Imagine this young Usher impresses LED with his tunes. And next thing, he's off to New York living it up with Puffy at the peak of Bad Boy Records. Talk about a crash course in fame, moved to New York City. And I lived with Puffy CS for a year. That's the crazy thing now. That was Lou Reed's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp. There you go, Tour Flavor Camp. That's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy. He's going in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like? Puffy's place was like just filled with checks and O-ring, like nonstop, right? No, not really, I mean. But hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things, yeah. But you had 13, what were you see? I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it, and it was. But I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild. It was so nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along. Okay, what I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it. Biggie Smalls. Was there Smalls? Was there Lil Kim, Craig Mack? All these people are hanging around. Yeah, man, Faith Evans, Joe Mary, JBL. They didn't know nothing about this. __. I was having a good time, you know what I mean. Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat. Or are you just like, can you stay up till 400 in the morning with them and party? I mean, I actually stayed up longer than them. And what do you have money? What's going on? I mean, I had like per diem. I had like, like live, yeah. It's pretty crazy. 14 years old, you're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp? I'll know it's no surprise that big names like Jay-Z and Diddy are under the microscope for past actions. When you've been at the top as long as they have, you're bound to stir up some controversy. With everything that's been said, it's not shocking that Diddy recently had some run-ins with the law. And just when you think you've heard it all, there's always something new popping up in the headline. I just digest pressure off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one we used to wake up. And I mean Dan pause. But like T-out, I mean back in the days when he was like 10. And I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying. Before PA was invented, you know what I'm saying. But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the all for the frosted places, because he used to always get up earlier with me now. He's one of the richest in the world. And what the puff just say recently, Usher just got dragged back into the spotlight because of some old comments he made about hanging out at Diddy's place. When he was just a teen, this all resurfaced after federal agents raided Diddy's homes in Miami. Looking into some serious sex trafficking claims, Diddy hasn't been charged with anything. And he's pretty upset about the raid, calling it over the top back in 2016. Usher opened up on the Howard Stern show about his year living with Diddy in the nines. And that interview's been making the rounds on social media. Again, Usher was just about 14 or 15 at the time. And he told Stern,